Well, the city of Minneapolis is moving forward with its plans to start charging for city resources used during off-duty police work. So this includes things like the squads, guns, and uniforms.
Fox 9's Karen Scullen joining us live with what is the beginning of this process to implement these fees. So what does it all mean, Karen?
Well, the Public Safety Committee today passed an ordinance, some legislation onto the full council for a vote that would enable the city to collect fees for city resources used in off-duty police work. But how this really all plays out in the long run isn't known yet.
Minneapolis police work a lot of off-duty hours for private security, in their squads, armed and in uniform. It was said today that a research committee and MPD have both said with this program, some money should be going back to the city.
They shared that the city could have recouped up to $1.4 million if we did have some level of off-duty program that included fees for the equipment and resources that are being used.
Wansley said the Minneapolis Police Department will come up with a plan on what those fees should be by May 1st. But there are a lot of lingering questions that need to be worked out besides the fees. Some council members noting squad and officer visibility count for something, and other issues as well that have no answers yet.
Officers are still expected to respond if there's a situation near them that requires police, even if they're off duty. So does that mean the cost they pay for a squad car off duty would be prorated based on that kind of response?
They also answer emergency calls and are an asset to our public safety. So do we know, or do we have any idea of the effect of this on the use of off-duty police officers?
Councilmember Wansley, though, has even deeper concerns about the whole program, calling it a side hustle subsidized by the public.
When an officer takes an off-duty assignment, and if something happened, if they enacted harm on a civilian, or if harm was even to happen to them, it would be the public who would pay for the liability for that.
Now, I spoke with MPD, and Police Chief Brian O'Hara is supportive of this fee program, but who will pay those fees and how they're paid just isn't known yet. In Minneapolis, Karen Scullen, Fox 9.
All right, thank you, Karen. And a shooting in Minneapolis last night left 4 people injured, 3 men and 1 male juvenile. According to police, the shooting occurred just after 11 p.m. All 4 victims were inside a vehicle near 29th Street and Pleasant Avenue South when a person walking by opened fire, hitting them. Police would later find all 4 victims and take them to hospitals to be treated for non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. There have been no arrests in this case, and the investigation is ongoing. Brooklyn